Welcome back to Thrifty Whiskey, where we drink whiskey without knowing what it is. Joyce, can you tell our viewers at home what we are drinking today?
Today we're drinking Dewars Illegal Smooth. Dewars Illegal Smooth is part of the Dewars Smooth line. It is a blended Scotch, aged for 8 years and finished in a legal Mezcal cask for 6 months. It comes in at 80 proof. We paid $23, with it usually costing around $25. As always, your prices may vary. Enjoy!
Thanks, Joyce. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what these guys think. Again, I know what this whiskey is.
You think I like this?
I said I hope you like it. I don't really care, actually.
Well,
you do what you want.
You would be right so
I
far.
think I'm gonna like it.
I think I'm gonna love it. I'm getting like grassy notes.
I'm getting malt.
Yeah, definitely malt.
Malt, a little bit of sweet apple, just a little bit.
I can see that. I guess I can see a little bit of like a juicy green apple.
But a sweet one, not a sour.
Yeah.
See, I disagree. I think it's more sour.
Well, you're wrong, Eric.
Somewhere in the middle.
I mean, it's just not what I'm picking up.
Josh is going to say it's just apple.
Just apple. A yellow apple. Golden delicious. I don't really know. I don't eat enough apples.
I eat enough apples to keep the doctor away.
You eat an apple a day?
No, I just don't go to the doctor.
All right, I'm gonna dive in for a taste here.
Same.
No more notes on the nose?
No.
Malty and apple.
Malty, apple, a little bit of grass. This is great on the palate.
Weird aftertaste.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I dislike it, but the aftertaste is a little funky.
Funky like funk? Funk?
No, not like funky.
I didn't think that's what you meant.
It's just weird. Almost bitter, but not like bitter.
It's almost chemical.
It's oaky.
We'll start there, yeah. We'll go with the oaky.
Definitely giving it a long finish.
The finish almost comes in waves. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be done and here's another wave of finish.
And along with the waves, it's like it just gradually softens one and then one gradually builds up.
I'm not getting a whole lot different on the nose. Just going back to the nose after drinking it. It's got a little perfumey. Actually, there's a note I'm getting, and it's a weird note. And I honestly have no idea what this note is, but I can share that note with you.
Okay.
It's a love note.
Is it a candle?
No.
Are you showing me a candle?
No, it's not a candle.
A cigar?
Nope.
A coconut? 2 coconuts.
Smell this coconut. This is a non-harvested coconut, like just right off the tree, essentially. There's this like weird waxy perfumey note to it.
Yeah.
Soapy.
Almost, yeah. And that's what I'm getting on this.
I can see it, but I don't think I would have gotten it if you hadn't like influenced.
If I haven't literally shown you the coconut.
Was it carried by a swallow by chance?
No. You get a little more sweetness on the nose now with the water added.
I'm enjoying this too much neat to ruin it with water.
Honestly, I think it's better.
I don't think it's better with water, but it's not ruined with water. I think this would be a great mixer. And I'm really hoping it's in a mixer price range.
I am getting a very, very long
Oh wait, that's
cayenne
everything.
pepper finish on this.
With the water?
I haven't even touched it with the water yet. I'm letting it rest. I'm still getting that finish from my last sip. Yeah, the water doesn't change the nose at all.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dive into ratings.
With the nose, I found malt, apple, and a little bit of the grassy notes that Eric mentioned to be very prominent. I found it very inviting. I'm giving this nose a 4. Palate, I got sweetness, just plain sugar right off of it, but I liked it. I loved it. I'm giving that a 4 as well. The finish was its drop off and not much of a drop off. I found it oaky, found it a little dry, long, wavy. The flavors were just coming in and out on the finish. I'm kicking that to a 3.5.
On this one, I'm giving it a 3.5 on the nose. I like the notes. My issue with this whiskey from top to bottom is just there's nothing super special or super unique about it, but the notes that it has are done so well. So I gave it a 3.5 on the nose. I gave it a 4 on the palate. It was just so good. And because it didn't change a ton with water, and honestly, the water actually peaked the palate up a little bit for me. I'm very excited to find out what this whiskey is so I can get some for my shelf. And then I gave this one a 3.5 on the finish. It lingered and those waves, it was very dry, but I enjoyed the finish. Easily one of the best finishes I've had in a while.
I would agree, it's definitely dry. I didn't quite like it as much as you guys did. I gave the nose a 3, the palate 3.5, and the finish a 3.5. The nose had a lot of good notes there. Malty, grassy a bit, little bit of the apple. The palate for me was more spice forward, which I didn't really get in the nose. A little bit malt, or a decent amount of malt actually. And finish, like y'all said, very long, some spice, bit of a dry finish. Like I'm definitely a little thirsty. I'm looking forward to having a glass of water. Yep. All right, so let's dive into our guesses. We want to know what kind of whiskey you think this is, what you think the proof is, how much you're willing to pay for it, and then what you think retail is.
My take on this is I think it's an 86 proof Irish. I would pay 14. I think it retails for 12.
I think this is an 82 proof bourbon. I think it retails for 14. I would pay 16.
You guys are really bad at guessing today.
I'm really bad at guessing today. I'm not on my guessing game.
I'm gonna say it's a Scotch then.
I'm gonna say it's Canadian then.
I was taught, man, the malt gives it away. It's either an Irish or a Scotch.
So today we all drank Dewars Illegal Smooth.
If it's illegal, how did you get it?
This is a 8-year-old Dewars that is finished in Mezcal barrels. Yeah, so sort of like tequila, not quite the same as tequila though. They're distinctly and legally different. But I don't know the differences, so I'm not gonna get into it. Illegal is the name of the brand of Mezcal. And it's not illegal, it's illegal. Like one L at the beginning instead of 2. So total of 2 L's instead of 3. So Mezcal is known for being kind of smoky when you drink it. So a lot of people, I think, tend to get smoke on it. Let me go ahead and pull out the notes real quick though.
Now I want to know the difference between Mezcal and tequila.
We'll look it up off the air.
Yeah.
Or you can tell us in the comments.
Or I'll just put it
It'll probably be right here.
Or a little box right here, actually, probably. All right, so this is Dewars Illegal Smooth. It is a blended Scotch, 80 proof, 8 years old, blend of single grain and single malt whiskeys, finished in illegal Mezcal casks. Distillery, Dewars. We paid $23 for this bottle, and it generally costs around $25. Ratings from around the web. Distiller gave this an 80, Whiskey Advocate an 87, and Wine Enthusiast an 86. Not enough tasting notes though for me to really pull out enough for like around the web. Just like the Portuguese Smooth video that we did 2 weeks ago, this is limited release, so we're a little late to the game, so I'm sorry if you're not able to get this bottle, but if you are able to get it,
sad.
That's what we think of it. Well, it's also outside your price range.
Yeah, it's not outside my price range. It's just more than I wanted to pay for it. But now I know it's a Scotch. Knowing the type of whiskey that it is does influence my price.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to pay more for a Scotch than I am for a Canadian. Bourbon's something here.
It really depends on the bourbon.
Yeah, it really depends on the bourbon.
Because bourbon just has like a really...
Bourbon has a wider
range of pricing.
Range of desirable pricing.
Yeah. So Dewars has made, at this time period, a total of 4 different smooth series whiskeys, all at $25 a bottle, approximately. And I'm really excited about that. They're doing stuff and they're getting people into the hands of people who don't have a huge budget, stuff that is just hard to do. Like finishing series. You don't often get finishing whiskeys at our price range of about $30. Yeah. So we met in the Portuguese Smooth video, we did mention the Caribbean Smooth, which unfortunately I haven't been able to get my hands on. Their latest release is a Japanese Mizunara oak finish. People who do Mizunara oak finishing tend to sell those bottles for a lot of money. Yeah, look at Angel's Envy and their Mizunara oak bottle, which I think is like a $200 bottle of whiskey. And even just getting actual Japanese whiskey with Mizunara oak finish, or Mizunara oak aging, it just takes a long time. So I'm super grateful to Dewars for doing this series. Stephanie and the rest of the team over at Dewars, please keep doing these. I know we didn't necessarily rate it like the highest ratings, but the ability to just be able to get these kind of flavor notes and doing these like, finishing series and allowing us to learn and experience what finishing does to whiskeys is amazing, and just please keep doing it.
I concur.
Yeah. I wish I could get the Caribbean one, just so I could do... I would love to just get a bottle of each, so we could do like a blind flight of...
A blind flight of the finished ones?
Yeah, just the finished ones. And they said that they're working on more. Like, they're going to keep doing
good
finishing series. The question is just being able to get them. I have never been... They have never come to PA. Pennsylvania's never had them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought the Portuguese one and this one in Ohio. That's all I have to say about this bottle. If you have any questions or thoughts that you have, leave them down in the comments section below. And if you like what we're doing, please give us a like button, help us spread our whiskey videos to more people. And until next time, may the winds of fortune sail you.
May you sail a gentle sea.
May it always be the other guy who says,
"This drink's on me."